genocide. Whenever you hear about what's going on, you can never really know and you can't just move on. This is too much of a suffering. I can see this is never ending. Too much of a suffering. This is never ending. Once you were a child and now you've grown up, seeing your world, you should never give up. Everything's destroyed in pieces. This is how you build resistance. We must stand and fight for rights. Everybody together gonna make it right. We must stand and fight for rights. Fighting for honor and fighting for freedom. We must stand and fight for rights. Can't surrender now, never give up the fight. We must stand and fight for rights. Fighting for honor and fighting for freedom. Imagine being born without having a place. You try to belong cause you're out of place. The news coverage is always on one side.